I strongly believe that Wish context logic, price action and chart are looking very similar to how NIO looked like just before it exploded. Behind the trade here, welcome back to my channel. If you like this analysis, which is based on a 100% technical approach, I invite you to click on the subscribe button here on the bottom right part of the screen. And as always, let me just introduce a very quick disclaimer. I'm not financial advisor and these are not financial advices. So I invite each of you to do his own analysis and study before taking any decision. So let's look what I mean by saying that. So why I think that Wish is very similar to NIO before NIO exploded. Let me divide this screen in two parts. On the left part, we have context logic Wish chart, the weekly chart. In the right part, we are taking now the NIO chart, which is this one, but we are taking NIO just, let's look at the part just before it exploded. So from the IPO in the next, let's say from the IPO, which is September 18th until approximately May 20. So we're talking about 2 years. So don't take into consideration for the moment the explosion, okay? Let's focus just on this. So if you look here from the IPO, which was at approximately $6, we had this price action structure. So also here with NIO, we had this kind of channel, or better, I mean, we can better say that this was looking more like a wedge, descending wedge, which is very similar to the one that we have with Wish here. A little bit different, but very, very, very similar. So if we look at NIO, we saw that there were volumes at IPO, as there were volumes also for Wish at the IPO, in the IPO week. So what happened with NIO? The price moved here inside this wedge in this way, okay? And then what happened is that in approximately April 20, so after 2 years from the IPO, the price decided to attack this resistance here, okay? This is very much, so much relevant, because what happened here is that the price with these volumes, especially on the weeks on June 1st, 20, with this big candle here, let me make it bigger, this candle here, so these candles here, the price decided to break this technical pattern, this wedge. And what did the price do? The price exploded here, and the price exploded by attacking the all-time highs that we had immediately after the IPO here. And not only that, the price decided to go much, much, much higher. So let's look again at how NIO looked like before the explosion. And let's see if we can find this characteristic in NIO. Look here, if I stop the chart here at $4.66, we see that the price is attacking this resistance here. In the same way, Wish, with a different inclination, with different angulation of the wedge, but let's look how this looks similar. We have Wish IPO on December 20th. So if we are talking about 2 years approximately from the IPO, we are talking about approximately end of 22 to have the same 2 years. Now, I believe that the price might reach interesting levels like $12, $15 sooner than the end of 2022. But if we want to take the same time range, so if we want to take the same 2 years, then we are at the end of, let's say, of December. But I'm very confident this might happen before. So it's exactly the same thing. I'm waiting for the price, for Wish share price to attack this area of resistance here, which is the same area of resistance we have here for NIO. And from there, I expect the price to have the same kind of explosion upwards. So I'm not saying that the explosion will be just straightforward. We cannot really think that the two movements will be exactly the same, but I mean, I just leave it to you. This is just my personal consideration, but looking at the charts, these two looks so much similar to me. So I want to leave this 2021 with this analysis on Wish, which will be probably the last one of this year, inviting you to think about this and to make your own consideration. Okay, so I wish you all a great end of 21 and great celebrations for this New Year's Eve, and I really hope I can see you again in my channel. Thank you very much and talk to you very soon.